Rosemary, you have not had 300 Rattel convincing you that you're a man. You have not had 500 Rattel telling you, no, there's a there somewhere. Just check, see her shoulder, she's a man.
How were you able to survive that period?
Hello and welcome back to another episode of Wisdom Connect, the platform where we discuss about real life issues, always taking us our guiding principle. On this platform, we're very intentional on becoming the best version of ourselves. So join us, because you know what? This is a complete no critics zone. We learn, unlearn, and relearn. So I'm going to beg my guests, please, I beg you, if you have to share your opinions, don't talk down the other person's opinion. Just share your idea. You know, we don't criticize here. This is a safe place. Today we're talking about something that affects every single one of us in the digital world, right? I'm talking about kindness. What we do behind our keypads, what we say with emojis, with comments, whatever it is, and then we want to know how we impact real people, because behind every profile is a real person. So now let's go to today's conversation. My first guest, just right in front of me, and I can look at him, King OJ, my guy.
What's happening? What's up?
King OJ is popularly known as, actually his name is Emmanuel.
Emmanuel.
Emmanuel. Right, he's a powerhouse in the media industry, I tell you. With over a decade of experience across Nigeria, leading radio and television platforms, he has carved his name as a TV and radio host, red carpet host, event comparer, and brand influencer of remarkable influence. So, guys, give it up for King OJ.
Thank you. Just clap.
Okay, guys. So now let's go to my second guest. Just close to King OJ is the damsel, the beautiful Olamide Odekunle. Olamide is a broadcaster, a journalist, a writer, a spoken word artist, and a deep love for storytelling with a human experience. An all-round creative. She brings emotions, insight to everything that she does, blending intellect with heart in her work. On air, her voice commands attention. On paper, it lingers, reflective, vibrant, and full of purpose. Her storytelling captures both the beauty and the complexity of life, revealing truth in the rawest form. Driven by curiosity and compassion, Olamide explores what it means to live, love, and overcome. Her passion for life fuels her craft, allowing her to connect deeply with people and their stories. At her core, she's a storyteller, using words and voice to inspire, challenge, and spark meaningful conversation. Guys, did I even tell you that Olamide is an AI? Okay, Olamide, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Rosemary. I'm so happy to be here. My AI is charging at home.
Okay. That's fine. And my last guest for today, this one, God will help us. His name is Mr. Dami Dawson. You know him, Dami Dawson, the most influential film critic in the world. He's the fashion behind, what's that saying?
Fashion police.
No.
Weapon fashion against Hollywood.
Weapon fashion against Hollywood. I mean, behind
Nollywood.
Damilola Dawson is an award-winning media executive, writer, and film critic. I told you guys earlier, the weapon fashion behind Hollywood. With experience across leading platforms like Pulse, Nigeria, Ebony Live TV, Linda Ikeji Media, Thriller, and Binance, that's the right pronunciation. Binance. As founder of Culture Cabal Media, he's redefining African storytelling and amplifying Gen Z voices. That's why he told us clock it earlier. And through culture-driven content known for blending storytelling with strategy, Damilola stands out as one of Africa's most dynamic and forward-thinking media innovators. Guys, I don't have anybody here. Please put your hands together for Dami Dawson. Okay.
Thank you.
Enough about the familiarity and the former stuff. Now, let's get into the main conversation. You know, right? How we do it here. Today, we're talking about kindness in this digital age, right? And it's such an interesting topic because I have so much to say. But it's not about me, it's about our guests. So let's listen to them, right? We're just going to start from the beginning, like the reality of the cruelty we find online. I'll just dive into it. Like, there's no even need to waste time, right? Let's talk about that for a minute. Like when you think about it, like the cruelty you see online, like, you know what I mean? Like when you see some comments, not even just for you, maybe for other people, maybe you just see, maybe someone posts something and then the comments you see underneath, I'm just like, God. I mean, there's something you see online where people say, the way I'm even seeing the comments on this comments in this section, it makes me feel like, I'm feeling sad on behalf of the person that you guys are talking about. I see comments like that and all of that. But yeah, quickly, what are some examples you've seen or experienced where people were treated harshly online?
We see it all the time with women.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know if you guys saw, but a couple of months ago, I took a story about BDM.
Oh, Lord, she started with that.
Oh, my God. It was so terrible, you guys. The things that people said about me. It wasn't even just the fact that they were attacking me. It was they were attacking things that made me me. There was a rumor going around after that attack that I was transgender. People, I kid you not, there were up to 200 people commented, she get a man, she be, she get. Can I say that on here?
No, you cannot.
Okay, she get. She's a man, and they were all fueling that rumor, so they all just kept on commenting on my body, and they ripped me to shreds. It was absolutely terrible. Yes, absolutely, it was so bad. And so I say it all the time, even with women, our bodies are judged so much harshly than men. A woman can
wait, please stand up and roll.
No, I can't.
Stand up. No, stand up.
Let's
please,
see.
Please stand up. No, because I'm going.
Let's visualize.
What? Please stand. Please stop. Don't vex. Please give me 360. Give me 360. Like, how is this transgender? My God,
that girl, I sure say she get. There's no way, Nama, she be Nama. I talk it was so I had to check myself the next day. I said, am I sure that I don't have it?
You're not sure for
it was so terrible. So I know what that's like. Right. Because the segment that I take on TVC, it's called Trending Now. So I have to take trending stories.
Right.
I'm very close to the world of social media. And so unfortunately, a lot of these things will bring controversy and attack.
Right. Wow. Or did you have any experience? Or maybe yours or someone else's that you felt like they treated the person harsh?
So definitely seeing for others. I saw us since we were talking about that. And I even had to meet her like, are you okay? Because where did all of this come from?
Right.
And yeah, I see it on a regular on social media. Like you said earlier, you look at the comment section and you be like, you are pitying whoever they are talking about right now. What I try to do for myself is detach myself and not soak myself in it.
Right.
I avoid the comment section a lot because I'm
that's
still,
where the party
is. But I still have that notion that if you write something terrible about me, I will look for you
and I will find
you. And whatever continues, let's leave that. So I try my best not to just go deeper and start snooping and digging deeper. Like, who is this person? What does this person say about me? Let me go through this person's page. Is there a phone number? Let me track this person. I try my best to avoid situations like that. So I always avoid.
But when you think about it, really, because I have my own experience, like I said, right? Let me not even go into that one first. I'll talk about it eventually. What do you think is behind people's decision to say hurtful things? For you, for instance, you're always criticizing Hollywood. Hollywood movies.
He's not sorry. Just look at his face. He's not sorry for 1 second.
I think people are just not intelligent, and I think a lot of people are not smart.
God.
So the thing is, people. I made a video recently, and I said that if I say something and you talk back at what I say, if you're a fan, I won't be vexed. You understand? Because fans would normally stand behind their stands. So if for instance, when I say a bit about Funke Akindele and everybody just comes to my DM, sometimes I feel like even her, she's trolling also. Maybe she has one dumb account somewhere.
You know, there's a movie like that.
And she's just, I need to respond to this nigga like, bro, what are you talking about? So if they're the ones talking, and I check their profiles, man, you see 0 followers, nothing. So I'm not bothered.
So like the people that troll are mostly.
I'm not bothered when they do that. I'll be bothered when someone in the industry that knows the conversation is also talking.
Right.
I see some of them come on and also say, oh, bro. These are the ones I'll respond to. Okay. But if you're a fan, I won't respond to you because what it means for me is that you're reading what I'm putting out. That's the most important thing.
Dawson, some people might argue that your fans are your biggest currency, and maybe you should hear what they're saying because they are the ones that are consuming content or the same content that you're consuming to criticize.
But they're not
the
my
same
fans.
people that are consuming that content.
Yeah, they're not my fans. They're fans of the people
that you're critiquing.
Because my fans will go on the page. I would always try to educate them.
Regardless, I'm saying that they have valuable intel.
Well, I mean, they'll be fine. Like I said, they're just not smart people and not intelligent. Because if you're intelligent, you'll read and see that not everything you see is just a jab at your fave. Sometimes it is constructive. And when I talk
Right.
about film and critiquing, it's very constructive. This person hasn't done this well. Don't mean the person hasn't done other stuff well.
fair
It's just like this one is not given. You get me? But the ones it's done in the past is given. But a lot of people are very, you gotta make your own film. You haven't done your own thing.
Like,
Go and do
you've
this
not
one.
experienced it, and
What do
you have so
I'm
much
like,
to
I don't
say.
have to do that. As
Right,
a critique, you don't have to
right.
make your own film.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, nobody's asking Okoyemi food critic to go and open a restaurant.
But I asked him if he knows how to cook, though.
I saw a clip recently of where they said he cooked and they bashed him back.
He made one
They gave
very
it
dry spag.
Yeah, they gave it to
He
him.
made a
Like,
very
finally,
dry
we
spag.
got you.
But there's this guy in Abuja. What's his name now? He won the Guinness World Record for trying
they
different restaurants.
walking around.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Brian.
Brian,
But
yeah.
Brian cooks so well. Like I see his meal. Well, I'm not.
Yeah.
I see his meal online, and it looks like it's gonna be delicious. So
Yeah,
I
come
can
correct.
understand. So it comes from that place where if you are criticizing this, it means that you should do better.
Jusabi.
No, but that science is totally false.
Okay.
It's not correct, because those who critique are mostly experts in the visuals, like the final thing that comes out.
Right.
They probably don't know how to even hold the camera. They don't even know how to say, oh, let's give it medium, give it wide, give it close up. They don't know
okay.
that thing.
So-
But when they see something, just like producers, they have this mind of when they see something, they know it's good.
Right.
They might not know how to even.
So I
do
feel
the
you,
whole
but
maths,
just
yeah.
like help us, because there's this idea. Because if there's anything, there's anything that I think Wisdom Connect even stand for, is like you cannot give what you do not have,
Right.
right? So if you don't have it, how would you give it? So if you're saying that as a critic, you might not even know how to use some of the equipment, right? But you're criticizing the editing, for instance.
right.
You're criticizing the lighting and all of
Right.
that. So. Like balance it up. Like, how do I not know how to use it, but at the same time I can criticize what you're doing? Like,
So mine is different. I went to film school, by the way,
okay.
and I used to act when I was a kid.
How?
So,
Oh, wait, no,
so it
okay.
didn't
You
come
people are
from-
hearing that watching. Dami just went to film school,
Oh yes.
and so he knows
I
what
went
he's
to-
So he knows
talking
what he's
about.
talking about.
I went to film school. I'm not Nigeria, by the way, so I didn't go to your
Come
local
on,
things.
clock it.
But I just stopped to do films when I realized that the industry is full of wicked people and people that don't want to see the industry go forward.
Right.
People that are just gatekeeping the space and
Right.
don't want to give the young ones the chance to, explore. That's why I just figured, let me talk about the EOs in the industry, not
Right.
talk about, not trying to. Let's see if you can't beat them, you join them. But for me, I can't beat them, so I'll just talk
The talk.
about the problems and use my platform to talk about it. I used to be behind the
solution
faceless
as well,
blog.
right? Okay.
But I said I had to put my face out there so people see that a human being is talking.
Okay.
So if you want to come at me, you come at me. And if you check my conversations, I always give you constructive feedback back. Even if you insult me, I'll be
Yeah.
like, this is what it is. So you, to be honest, I don't think you need to. It's like if I buy gala and if I buy food from your restaurant and I tell you that the Maggi is too much,
Right.
I don't need to know how to cook. I tasted the food and
Fair
I
point.
feel like the salt is just too much.
But what if to respond to that, you know that we have different taste buds based on maybe how we grew up. Maybe
like
if
it
you,
spicy.
Yes.
Yes.
Or maybe our parents like to cook food in a particular way, so we're used to eating food that way. And then someone else, yes, go ahead.
I might sound a bit idealistic. I hear what you're saying as well.
Right.
You don't have to have expert analysis to
Right.
give. But what my point is that maybe this is idealistic. I'm coming from the angle of every single person has something that I can take from. It doesn't matter what. Maybe not in the field in your
Right,
case that
right.
I want that knowledge from. But I don't discount people and say you're just not intelligent. I dig deeper. I get it's my job as a journalist. But I do hear what you're saying. I do also agree that I think when people are coming at you, they should be informed. Don't come on my page and just open mouth.
just-
Wow,
just-
you're just working for TVC. You don't know what you're... Come correct. What is the problem with my craft? What is the problem with my work, with my analysis, with my...
Right.
Come correct. So I agree with you in that sense. Don't
That's
just
what-
open mouth. Wow.
That's why it's talking about the fans. They don't.
Yeah.
They don't care. So far, you're
Just-
bashing.
just hear
You're
from
bashing.
them.
You're bashing my
Yeah.
guy.
I
I don't
fair
think what you're
enough.
talking about.
No,
I
I
just
think
go
I
on.
misunderstood.
But beyond all of that, do you think that, because I'm wondering, why would people just feel the need? Because we find a lot. I remember saying to a friend, I said, there is so much negativity in the world, and I don't want to add to it. And I mean that a lot. Like,
Who's maybe?
like,
Oh,
Wow.
so cute.
So nice.
people
That
tell
person
me
is already preparing
no,
his next video.
no, people tell me, no, you're delusional. Like, this is the world. Like,
Yeah.
face it where it is.
Yeah.
But I feel like I don't have to add to negativity that's out in the
Yeah.
world. So, like, why do you think that people have to just hide behind their keypads and just say mean things to people without caring how they feel? Guys, I know, trust me, I know. You're enjoying the conversation, right? I am as well. It was so interesting in the studio. Like, I'm telling you, you shouldn't miss it for anything. But, guys, before we go ahead with the conversation, please click on the subscription button so you follow us and increase this increase our followers and like, comment, and share. Now, let's get back into it.
Everybody's angry.
Right.
Everybody's looking for a channel to vent their anger. So maybe I'm in the house with no lights. I've not eaten today. And it's my brother that is there. I don't want to bash my brother or my sister. Then there's somebody that they are dragging online.
Right.
Who are we feeding off today? Oh, it's Funke Akindele. Let's go in.
Let's go there.
What did she do?
Right.
Oh, look at her head.
Right.
Look at how she be.
Right.
So everybody's angry. And I think in this modern age on social media, it's a way people get to channel their anger.
Right.
Just who is the victim today? Who is the victim
you know
this
what you
week?
just
And
said?
everybody
Let me
goes in.
just go to the next, right? I remember a particular post I made online, which is probably one of the things that instigated this topic. I spoke about a particular meeting we had, right? We'll probably put screenshots so people can see. And I talked about the experience my experience. Guess what? It is my experience. I went out, met someone, whatever, and I told them what the person said to me. It was my first video that probably even trended on TikTok. Guys, like honestly, the comments, oh my god.
Oh my
Go straight to the
Like,
point, bro.
guy,
Like,
and I'm
what
like,
happened?
and I'm like, wait, oh. I just told
my
you my
story.
experience. My story. And then you said, someone said, she's lying, right? Like, you know she's lying. And I'm like, why would I come up to tell you? I'm not saying that people do not do it, but why do I feel the need to come and tell you something if I was going to lie about it? Like, it was my story in the first place to tell. I could decide not to say it. But people went, like, it had over, I'm not sure of the numbers. Can you help me get the numbers? I think it had over 90-something comments. Maybe that 90-something comments, let's say like 85.
Bashing you.
I swear. Like 85 and people just telling me that, oh,
You're not
literally, I'm an Olosho.
Do you know something?
That's it.
Can we just put this into context? How crazy this is? Can you imagine you're talking to somebody in real life and the person just like, Rosemary, you're not come or you know not come. You can't try it in real life. Imagine how crazy. Yeah, video I'm no go knock you for back. You can't say that to me in real life. It doesn't work that way, you guys.
Yeah.
But I think something that's adding to it, Rosemary, you asked a very pertinent question. You said, why is it that people say mean things? And I think it's because we've moved from an era of personalizing people to digitizing them. We don't think that people are people.
Yes.
We think that they're profiles.
God bless
we
you.
think that they're numbers. And so it's very hard. In fact, human science has actually shown us that when you stand koro like this with a person, there are certain facial cues that make you know that this is a fellow human being. Even just the pheromones and the smells that we emit let you know that this is a fellow human being.
Right.
When we enter the digital world, that is completely cut off.
It's just profile
Those
picture.
rules that make us human, that God put in place, they no longer apply to us. And it's so scary because in the digital age, we've all become so much closer. We can connect within seconds. But at the same time, we're also the most distant that we've ever been.
True that.
And so that paradox is it's scary when you put it into context.
True that.
I feel like I need to just take this in because it's so true.
I'm sorry,
like,
I'm not on a low show. And that's not fair.
Oh no! Guess what? Okay, no, guess what? That was not the first video that trended. The first that trended was when I was talking about people having empathy because Buhari died, and of course they came for me. So
Just to channel the anger. Channel it right.
like, are you? So and I remember someone say, "Were you living in a hole? Is she blind? No, this girl is blind." Like people, they literally insulted me. So that one got to me for a bit. I remember asking myself, I was like, God, is it a bad thing to be empathetic? I literally sat down because that was the first time I got dragged indifferently. But I was like, is it a bad thing to be empathetic? Should I be less empathetic?
Yeah.
Should I be mean? You know, I was just asking myself. I was like, but I know the man. I was out there protesting. I was there. That day, I probably left the toll gate earlier before that. I was outside. I went to Alausa. I went to toll gate. I went out protesting, literally. And I'm seeing people commenting like, I don't feel the pain. But I'm trying to say to them, like, I'm not talking about, I was there, but it's not about that. It's about the fact that he's gone. So I like to move on from things. I don't like to add negativity out there. So I try to, what's the word? Detox it from within. You know what? If that makes sense. So, but people dragged me. Now, this way I'm going. When they dragged me, I start to ask myself questions like, is it a bad thing? Should I be less? But guess what? That helped me because that toughened me up because, you know, I had to come back and I remember why I was that way. I remember that, you know what? Love heals. You know, I just, bottom line, I had to start reminding myself of my values and why I stood by it. So when they dragged me the second time,
Tough skin already.
you know what I mean? Like it was like because my mom would always say, if you don't believe, if I called you a redhead, for instance, and you don't react, it's because you're not a redhead and you don't believe you're a redhead. You don't have anything inside of you that feels like you're a redhead.
Right.
But if I called you redhead and you've been thinking of dyeing your hair red, or you've probably just did it one time, if he touch you one side, like, you just start to feel some sort of way because, but then if it's not, it's not.
Rosemary, you have not had 300 Rattel convincing you that you're a man. You have not had 500 Rattel telling you, no, there's a there somewhere. Just check, see her shoulder, she's a man.
Gotta check. How were you able to survive that period though?
But that's a good question though. That's a good question.
Yeah, but going back to what Rosemary said just very quickly, Rosemary, that is your greatest strength though. This empathy that some people might make you feel terrible about. It's your greatest strength, and so I'm happy that you are utilizing it. It was terrible. I had to turn off my comments. I know TVC had to turn off their comments as well. The comments were terrible. What worries me is the utilization of these Rattels. They all come and they will all report your page. I've seen people's pages that were taken down.
Yeah.
I've seen people's pages that were reported.
Just because.
So they're digital consequences. And so imagine if I was somebody, I'm not right now, but imagine if I was somebody that was making money from my page. Because you didn't like a view that I will by God's grace. Because you didn't like a view that I shared, potentially you could have taken money away from me. You could have snatched my bag. Simply because you didn't like an opinion that I shared. And so they're very real life consequences for digital groups like the Rattel and other people. That was my own point. It's just like they're actually, you can actually affect my life because when my phone started going off, I suppose going on, people are finding me online. Ping, 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 I was driving.
You didn't know what was going on.
I got to a traffic light. I said, this is different. This is very. So imagine if I was driving something and happened to me. There are real life consequences for this digital, and I want people to remember that.
And we're going to get to that because that's a part of the conversation we're going to get to. But really, I'm really happy that we're saying all of this. So guys, you're watching me. Have you ever said something to someone online? Don't worry, won't judge you. Just put it down. Watch it. Okay, so guys, let's just go into the psychology behind online behavior, right? Why people behave differently online. When we talked about the fact, I think I like what she said because if you're here, if you meet someone in person, it feels differently. Because I feel like people feel like, okay, there's a profile. Like what you said, some of these pages are just what's the word you called it?
Bots, trolls.
No, trolls. No, there's something you said.
No profile.
No profile. Like it's not a real person. It's just
it's a real person.
Oh, it's just that.
Yeah, it's just created to troll.
Yeah.
Right. But like people forget that behind that profile picture is a real person. They have real feelings. So there are real consequences behind every action. You know what I mean? But let's just get into that. So my first question. What do you think drives people to say mean or judgmental things online? Is it insecurity, boredom, or a search for validation?
3 of them. Oh yeah, 3 of them. I mean, it depends on the class you want to place them. So there's different
class of,
like OJ mentioned, some people are angry. Some people are bored.
Right.
Some people are depressed. And social media is their way out of depression. It's their way out of,
But does it really, let's stop for a minute, does it really heal? Like
no,
when
it doesn't
you do
heal.
that?
I mean, it doesn't heal, but for the moment.
But it distracts you that moment.
In that moment.
For the moment, you have something that you could call home. Because then you're going through stuff and you're seeing things and now you feel like your opinion is needed. So you feel like, okay, I need to comment.
I have a voice.
You have a voice,
And then guess what? People don't get to like your comments. It now feels like, I'm doing something right. I'm doing something right.
I mean, I've gotten to a stage where I really don't care. To be like, God bless you guys, but I really don't care, like, whatever you guys say. Because I passed the message across and those who are passing the message to are getting the message. Because I see them in my DMs. So I'm
You're
done.
Good, yeah.
So if you're trying to say something, because some people they'll just keep talking, this guy's not responding. One guy said, respond. People respond like D. Last D. I said, my bro, nigga, see, I'm done. The person I'm talking to has gotten the message.
Yeah.
And I think for those who are in that space, that is how you should feel. Because the truth is, social media is not a real place. So when these trolls come, I'm not scared of my account going down, to be honest.
Please don't say that in public. What do you mean?
No, I'm not scared of my account going down. You understand? Okay. Because, I mean, what happens if IG goes off,
in that context, okay.
Your life will go on, right?
Yeah.
So I'm not scared of my account. What will happen? I'll open a new one. My loyal guys, the guys who feel like this guy says something, they still follow me. It might take a while for it to come back, but it will still be there.
Right.
So it's not...
So it's a mixture of both, like everything, insecurity, boredom.
For me,
and
I think...
So what do you guys think? Oh my goodness, guys. It was such an amazing conversation. I tell you, like, Goodness, there's so much kindness in the world, and I think that you should be part of it. What do you think? I think so too. So please, before we go ahead, kindly subscribe to our channel, like, comment, and share. People need to consume the kind of content we dish out here on Wisdom Connect. What do you think? I think so. So thank you so much for staying to the end. God bless you, and have an amazing week ahead. Bye.